Hello and welcome to Cinebuck Presents, where I give my $2 instead of my 2 cents. While I wasn't too enthusiastic about the Fallen Kingdom entry in the Jurassic World film trilogy, I found it to at least be rather decent. As for this latest and final entry in the trilogy, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. The plot takes place just a few years after the events that had transpired in the Fallen Kingdom entry, which involved the destruction of Isla Nublar. This resulted in the dinosaurs coexisting with humans all over the world. We learn about a company named Biosyn Genetics, which does genomic research on dinosaurs. Little does everyone know about Biosyn's hidden agendas. You see, swarms of formerly extinct giant locusts are threatening the global food supply. Paleontologist Dr. Ellie Sattler believes that the CEO of Biosyn is behind all this. So she asks Dr. Alan Grant and Ian Malcolm, who happens to be working for Biosyn, for help in her investigation. While that's going on, a young female teenager named Maisie, who's being looked after by Owen Grady and Claire Deering, gets captured by Biosyn because they want to study her DNA. So Owen and Claire must go on a rescue mission to save her. It's a race against time to determine the fate of the future for the planet Earth. Incidentally, I half expected this entry to be about as disappointing as Jurassic Park 3. Thankfully, it's not quite like Jurassic Park 3, but just as I had predicted, it turned out to be not all that good. There are a few things that work, like the designs of the new dinosaurs and how it tried to make most of the human characters useful for the plot, but I still wasn't all that enthralled by how contrived the screenplay was. Matter of fact, I couldn't help but sense that nearly everything in it felt a little phoned in. It even resorted to rehashing a few familiar ideas from the first Jurassic Park film. Plus, there were moments I could actually see coming based on how they were set up. There just wasn't as much suspense, tension, or substance as I would like to have seen in the sequel. With all of its ups and downs, it offered a viewing experience that turned out to be somewhat tepid and kind of a mess. If I were to rate the film on a scale between 1 and 10, I'd give it a 6. This is Renton Whitetail having given his $2 and signing off. See you guys next time, and take care.